we are back. I was mentioning about QB depth charts and in the NFL currently, and right now it's incredibly close. I mean, I once again I don't. Daniel Jones doesn't really have much of a competition right now in terms of who it is because he played great until his injury. But if we're talking the Vikings, right? We're talking Kyler Murray versus JJ McCarthy. If we're talking the Falcons, we're talking Tua Tagovailoa versus Michael Penix Jr. If we're talking the Browns, that means we're talking. That means we'd be talking the Deshaun Watson versus Shadur Sanders, and honestly, this is getting incredibly close. It's actually shell shocking to see how close it's getting. I mean, I've never seen a time with a situation this close. So predicting it right now, right off the top. All right, Vikings. We got. I hope. Okay, Kai. I hope it's JJ McCarthy that wins. I really hope so. I hope I loved him in college. JJ McCarthy, if you're listening, JJ McCarthy, are you here? JJ McCarthy, are you here? JJ McCarthy. You know, I I would want JJ McCarthy to win it. But I think here's my take. Kyler Murray's gonna win it, and then by week 4, JJ McCarthy's gonna have it back. That's my prediction. Kyler's gonna win it. Kyler Murray's gonna win the first few, and then by week 4, JJ McCarthy's gonna have it. Uh, Another take. I think with the Tua versus Michael Penix Jr., I think that I think Michael Penix Jr. He's going to win this. I think Michael Penix Jr. is incredibly talented. I've said this since he lost the championship. All right. Since he was one of the guys who lost the championship in the NCAA. Okay, when with his left arm he went and beat one of the teams in the semifinals. Right. I think Michael Penix Jr. is going to be great. I think his ceiling is really high. And look, I'm not saying he's going to be like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes level. I'm not saying he's like the second coming of walking on water. But I mean, at the same time, it's he's going to be great. I think he's going to be great. And also, so I think Penix is going to win it. Two is going to be the backup. But if we're talking the Browns. If we're talking the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland, the herb, if you've seen Cleveland, it's very like with all the factories. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a huge sports town. They pretty much created football. They founded it. They founded football. But I think that I honestly think Shadur Sanders is going to win this. I think Shadur Sanders is easily going to win this. I think the Browns are tired of Deshaun Watson. I used to be a Deshaun Watson fan until I found out of all the craziness, all of it. And then at that point, I flipped. Just like in Intel and Breaking Bad, I flipped. I think Shadur Sanders is going to get it. I mean, remember their draft? Shadur Sanders was supposed to be the guy that was drafted high, and he was drafted low in the 5th round. And now he's hungry. He's hungry to get that starting job. And I think he's going to get it. Once again, I don't think Daniel Jones' spot is going to be replaced. All right, with the Raiders, all right, I think the QB they drafted, right, I think he's going to get the number 1 spot. If it were my choice, I'd have Kirk Cousins at the number 1 spot. It's good to have the QB's rest. I mean, once again, we're talking about like unique scenarios. I mean, if we're talking about the Panthers, they got, they obviously, right, they have the guy they drafted first pick a few years ago. But the guy King, he was recently amazing in the preseason, but in a contingency plan, they just got a third quarterback on their depth chart. Something, I'm smelling fish. I'm smelling the fishiness. You smell that? It's salmon. I smell fishiness. Something seems like it's going on over there. I don't know what it is. I mean, if we're talking about what the QB said recently, I mean the Panthers QB. I mean, like I'm pulling this up right now, right? He the Panthers QB. He was he was saying that pulling this up. He was saying that he just wants to do his best and he doesn't really know what to say about like the starting, like about the future, because they were actually asking him, right? They were saying, "Oh, are you going to stay long term?" Yeah, that's what he was saying. And he said, "Oh, I don't really know. I don't really know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not." I mean, once again, I mean, he was at Alabama, but it's pretty wacky to watch. Some of these teams, players don't even want to play for them. It's kind of shocking, but this is the modern day. When we have players who hop, when we have team hoppers, people who hop teams, this is what we live in. So once again, I mean, I'm not saying you're bad for switching teams, but it's just people want money and success in this league. And I'm going to read from the KUR notebook. Attention KU community. Fridays at KU are Spirit Fridays. All faculty, staff, students in the community are encouraged to wear maroon and gold and/or Kutztown University apparel on Fridays throughout the year. The KU campus stores offers 20% off apparel and gifts the first Friday of every month as part of the First Friday sale in-store and online. This message is a community interest, is brought to you by the radio voice of Kutztown University. I'm Owen, staying golden, staying cinematic.